California, rest in peace. In the lyrical words of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Sooners come out here to Pasadena and demolish the UCLA Bruins 48-14, the final. How about some 3-on-3 basketball here in the Capital District? Now 3-on-3 is going to be a new Olympic sport come 2020. Hey Shannon, it was a tempestuous Red River showdown this past Saturday, but obviously in the end, the Sooners took their ground back and battled their way to a statement victory at the Cotton Bowl. Now, Lincoln Riley was about the only Sooner in the building that didn't throw the horns down at some point, and while he took pride in the win, he certainly made his team aware of the dangers of a post-Red River hangover. Now, James, the Jayhawks come into this game reeling. They barely survived a colossal upset bid from Oklahoma State on Saturday, and it's become clear that this team has vulnerabilities, especially when it comes to defending outside shooters.
Stealth.
Every Sooner fan knows Jalen Hurts, Kenneth Murray, CeeDee Lamb, but how many could name the long snapper and holder? Meet Casey Kelleher and Connor McGinnis. You guys are in a unique position. The casual fan doesn't really pay any attention to the two of you until the second you screw up. Do you ever feel that pressure at all?
It's something that we signed up for, something that we knew was going to happen when we decided to come here, decided to choose a position. I shouldn't mess up. It's part of my job not to mess up. So
you guys share a bond not only as specialists, but as walk-ons as well. Describe that dynamic to me. Does that increase the chemistry between you two at all?
It's already so hard to get here in the first place, and the fact that being able to get on the field, being a walk-on, I mean, that's only the walk-ons really understand it.
Take me through a day of practice for a snapper and a holder. What does your regimen look like?
A lot of reps in a very, very little time. And after that, I mean, it's mostly drill work. What would you call it? Fun.
Well, you guys are obviously two of the best in college football at your respective positions, but we're gonna really put your skills to the test today. So you ready for that?
Sure, absolutely.
Awesome. Let's make it happen. Football's large, a Rubik's Cube is very small. It's also a cube and not an oblong. I don't know, does a football really have a shape? It's like, it's a football shape. Look at that. Magic.
Here we go.
Either you guys gamers?
I'm an Xbox guy.
Xbox? Oh, well then. This might be a little out of your wheelhouse.
I'm a PS4 guy.
Oh, okay, so this is right up your alley.
Stealth.
Slow it down!
God.
All right, so you guys have snapped a Rubik's Cube, you've snapped a controller. You ready for the gauntlet?
The gauntlet. What are we talking about here?
You're about to find out. All right, gentlemen, dinner is served. You can chalk this up probably as the first time you've ever snapped a rotisserie chicken, huh?
I can put that on my my checklist, yeah.
Don't worry, we got a fresh towel for you guys to clean up once you're done here. But I mean, this is reasonably football shaped, right?
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too bad, right?
The people at the supermarket gave me the option of either traditional or lemon pepper, and so I asked them, I was like, which one do you think would be better for snapping? And they figured traditional was the way to go.
That's the right call.
I think that's the right way to go.
Oh yeah, the one that.
Oh, you thought it was tied together?
Oh. Stealth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh man.
That's perfect. That was a good snap.
One try. The laces out?
Laces were out.
Nice.
The spine was out.
The spine was out.
I'm here to win. I'm not here just to have fun.
I'm a perfectionist, so I like to get things done right.
We're here for one reason, and that's to win championships.
Most college freshmen-to-be are spending the summer working a part-time job or shopping for dorm room decor. Then there's three-time Nebraska State golf champion Luke Kluver. He's competing with professional golfers twice his age and one step away from the PGA Tour. Kluver's victory last weekend in the Indian Creek Invitational earned him a provisional spot in the Korn Ferry Tour's Pinnacle Bank Championship, and he certainly didn't take for granted the chance to play alongside the pros.
To be able to say I played a professional tournament before I teed it up on the college level is a great opportunity.
And not only did he qualify for the PBC, but the recent graduate of Norfolk High defied the odds and played his way into the weekend. As the sun set over the links, Kluver buried a 9-foot putt to make the Friday cut, a feat that eluded 3 of the top 4 Korn Ferry money leaders.
You know, playing with older guys as just a high schooler, you know, I've proved that I can compete at the amateur level.
Now, unfortunately, Kluver struggled a bit on Saturday and Sunday and eventually posted a 72-hole score of 13 over par. Obviously not the result he was looking for, but he's 18 years old. Growing pains are to be expected. Now, with professional experience under his belt, Kluver plans to start a new chapter of his career this fall. He'll play golf and pursue a degree at the University of Kansas. In Elkhorn, Parker Thune, KETV Newswatch 7 Sports. It's moving day at the Pinnacle Bank Championship, but local favorite Luke Kluver is headed in the wrong direction. The Norfolk native made his first professional cut yesterday, but this morning he shoots 5 over par. He'll tee off in the first group again tomorrow. Another Nebraska native playing in front of an impressive following today out at Indian Creek. Great turnout on a hot day, and Scott Gachewski starts strong. His approach shot here onto the fringe. He would par the hole, but finished 2 over on the day. He's tied for 17th. One of the best shots of the day comes courtesy of Andres Gonzalez. His approach from 108 yards out lands safely on the top shelf of the green and sits pin high. He's able to tap in for birdie. Gonzalez tied for 4th. Meanwhile, Lanto Griffin had a round to remember. How's this for a hot start? The VCU grad goes birdie, 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 eagle to open a bogey-free round of 64. He's in second place, just 1 shot back of your leader, Chris Ventura. And Ventura, he's been the picture of consistency. He's gone 4 under, 7 under, 4 under so far in the tournament. He paces the field in an event that the players are calling one of their favorites.
You know, I actually munned in this event last year. This is the only one I played last year on the schedule, so glad to be back. I remember how the course played last year. It plays tough. It's one of the tougher ones we see throughout the year.
Now that's Scotty Scheffler. He's the top money leader left in the tournament. And here's your leaderboard. Ventura on top at 15 under, followed by Griffin and Tyson Alexander. 4 players tied for 4th. Scott Gachewski 2 over today. He's 10 shots back, and Luke Kluver quite a distance away, 5 over and tied for 66th. Well, the Big Red back in Lincoln today, returning from Big Ten Media Days in Chicago. The Huskers are the favorite to win the West, according to the media polls. And while Nebraska is downplaying the hype, there are plenty of reasons for optimism at Memorial Stadium.
Particularly in light of what happened at Michigan. I give Michigan a ton of credit. We weren't ready for that game. We weren't ready for them and what we saw that day. Fast forward however many weeks it was, and we played a similar team in Columbus and had chances to win. We had to try to not win the Northwestern game. We're going to win that game most of the time. And again, that gives me a lot of hope and encouragement.
Fan Day is less than 2 weeks away on August 1st, then fall camp kicks off on August 2nd, and the Huskers open the new season on August 31st against South Alabama. Well, another top Royals prospect makes the trek to Kansas City today as hard-throwing relief pitcher Josh Staumont gets the call to the big leagues. Staumont was a second-round pick in 2015 and has 74 strikeouts in 51 innings at the AAA level. He's replacing Willie Peralta, who was designated for assignment. Now, KC already underway in Cleveland against the Indians. Still scoreless in the first inning there. The Royals looking for their 5th win in 6 games. And over at Werner Park, the Storm Chasers host the Memphis Redbirds tonight. First pitch is at 7:05. Well, that does it for Sports at 6. I'm Parker Thune. You're watching Omaha's news leader, KETV Newswatch 7.